Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members of the Patreons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. We are in the dev server, of course, again, and I really wanted to make a video covering the new 3 premiums that are the most important ones. There is a boat that it's premium, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not gonna cover that too much. But the aircraft and the 2 tanks, I really wanted to cover it. The first one that we are going to see is the Tornado IDS WTD 61. So what is this aircraft? Okay, so it's a new premium, of course, rank 7, of course, 11.0, of course, right? Like I kind of had an idea on, because it is supposed to be very similar to the IDS over here. It doesn't have the guided bombs, that's why it's a lower BR than the Asta. It's this one, than the Asta, but it also doesn't have the anti-ship missiles. So basically what you are left with is the normal payload. So you can take the countermeasure pods, of course, the M1A1, and then you're basically limited to the bombs, you know, the normal bombs that you normally use in the Tornado. It is a lot of bombs, I gotta say, but just like a normal Tornado, nothing crazy. It's 12 Mark 83s, for example, and that's pretty much it, guys. Just a normal Tornado with without the laser guided bombs or the anti-ship missiles. It has 2 cool skins, as you see here. This is very similar to the Asta one, but this one is very cool because it's very different. If you pre-order it, it actually has another white and red skin, right? But it is pretty much the same, right? So that's why a lot of people, I think, were kind of upset with this premium aircraft. It's just because it's kind of limited. It really is kind of limited. But let's be honest, guys. I mean, not every premium needs to be unique or different, you know. Sometimes it's just going to be another aircraft that we already have in the game. The only thing that I have a problem with is that it's basically the same aircraft as the other ones. It doesn't have any uniqueness to it, but it is quite expensive. That's the major problem that I have with an aircraft like this, that I think it's too expensive for the aircraft that it is, right? So maybe that's the main issue that a lot of people have with it. But yeah, normal Tornado. You can, of course, drop your balut bombs over here. You have the flares, and that's pretty much it. You still have the 2 27mm and then the 2 AIM-9s. So nothing too crazy, but it's not bad, right? It's just another Tornado. The second premium that we're going to talk about is the M1A1 Clickbait. So it is pretty much a normal M1A1 HC, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't change much. It has the 120mm. It just has these weird, like, how do I even say this? Like these weird, not decals, like decorations. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Why is it working to me to get shot from that guy over here? I don't have APS. That's weird. So nothing crazy on this thing. It does have the night vision or the thermals, right? And it doesn't have a commander camera, which is kind of odd. It might be the work in progress kind of situation, right? But still, it is pretty interesting because it is an M1A1, but it doesn't have anything going for it. I see that a lot of premiums that they added in this patch are just normal vehicles, you know. So it's right here. Yeah, it's an HC. So nothing crazy, very similar to this one, but with some stuff on the tank. And then the last premium, it's the Challenger 2 OES, another one that it's pretty much the same tank as the other ones. Look at the ammunition and everything like that. It is pretty much the same. It doesn't change from the Challenger 2s, you know. It just has some very cool, like a skin together with the ERA on the sides there, but it's pretty much the same. So yeah, as you see, it's a very cool tank. Don't get me wrong, it is a cool tank. I love the Challenger 2. It is just nothing like too crazy. It doesn't have the thermals on here, just on the gunner. And let me just check one thing. Interesting. That's weird. But yeah, apparently they are adding binoculars with thermals, but when you actually use it, you are actually using the normal commander camera. So I don't know, but yeah, normal Challenger 2, nothing crazy. It still will lack the performance of other main battle tanks in the game, you know. It's basically the same Challenger, so the armor, it's not really good in the hull, you know, for the modern rounds, and the mobility is kind of limited, but it's still a fairly competitive tank if you know what you're doing. I like to drive this tank because it's just a solid platform, but a lot of people don't love it. But anyway, basically this is it, guys. So very like lacking premiums, I gotta be honest, like in my opinion. Not lacking, they're fine, they're just normal vehicles, and normally I just expect something different when we see premiums like this. But maybe I'm expecting something that it's not really fair to expect, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, these was the three premiums that they added. Maybe they will add more or less, I don't know. I think there is a Hungarian Tiger coming, so let's wait and see how everything is. And yeah, guys, I see you guys on the next one, and yeah, bye, see you, subscribe.